Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, June 14th. We're heading quickly toward the beginning of summer, the official beginning of summer. I'm Reverend Robin Ashok, and welcome to our Spin into Stillness evening meditation. You know, this has been an interesting month. It's Pride Month. It's the month where we honor our LGBTQ plus people in our lives, where we celebrate, honor, and also remind the world that all rights for my fellow LGBTQIA friends and family and community are seeking rights and looking to affirm our rights and maintain our rights, which are basic human rights. And so we can use that as the example to think about our fellow human community and how we can continue to intention and intend and fight for and advocate for the rights and the liberties of all people living here in the United States of America. It's a month of celebration. Summer's also on its way very, very quickly. And so we want to make sure that we are enjoying this life, that we are experiencing the joy of the life that we have been gifted. And hey, if not until now, we can start now. Any time is a time to begin. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. This minute is the first minute of the rest of our lives. So you're sharing it here with me. I'm so grateful. Please always know that I am always grateful for it. So we go into meditation each week, as most of you know, by drawing a card from right now, the Starman Tarot deck, which I have grown to really, really love because of its complexity, because it tends to surprise me each time with the interpretations of both the artist and the author of the book. And I really just have enjoyed experiencing where it takes me, and I think where it has been taking us as a community for the last several months. We draw a card, we use the information from that card and from my reading of that card to draw us into ourselves, to share with ourselves this moment of stillness, to listen to the voice within, which I believe very firmly is the voice of the divine. It's the voice that is deep, deep, deep beyond all of the ego voices that exist. And is the one that is telling us the truth, that is always telling us the truth. That's where we try to go with our meditation each week. Now, in order for us to have this conversation or this dialogue with our deep self or with the divine self, we want to ask the question or set the intention to prompt that dialogue, to prompt that conversation, which is easy enough to do. We simply need to just identify an intention or ask a question. And I like to write mine down each week on a little slip of paper, just like this. And hopefully you either are writing it down or kind of committing it to memory as we take this moment to do this, and then can carry that with you into meditation. Now, if you're keeping a diary or you're keeping a journal, then you can go back each week and track what you've put out to the universe, what you have intended to discover or to receive insight on, and see how each week you are building on that information, whether you're taking it to heart, whether you are applying it in the way that you know that you have received as the truth from yourself. It just helps. Now, because I'm drawing mine on my slip of paper, and because if we were live, this is how I would ask you to set your intention as well. I write on one slip of paper the words, everyone's intentions. And so when we meditate each week, I draw that energy because you send it to me as a community to be all collected in that one slip. And then we send both my intention and everyone's intentions out into the universe with the flame setting it on fire and allowing it to burn away, and then to come back to us, to revisit us, to return to us, on that flame, on the breath, on the breeze. So let's do that now, shall we? Let's just take these few moments to set an intention for tonight, for our week, and to use that as our guidepost or our prompt in our meditation. So it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be one word. It can be one quick phrase, but just to signal to you that this is the conversation. This is the information that you want to receive from that divine voice that is tonight coming from within. So I'm going to set mine and set yours. All right, so we're everyone's intentions right here, as you can see. The rest of this episode paper back in the container. And so when we meditate, I'm going to just ask you to, just before we go into it, to send that energy this way so that it can be collected here so that we can burn it and send it out. Now, if you were here last week, I did sign off before I burned those intentions. I was in a bit of a hurry and forgot until I signed off, but I did burn them, as I always do, because the flame's still going, and that's when I noticed that I didn't burn them. So the minute I see that the flame's still going and I don't have those burned slips in my burning bowl, I know I didn't do it. So just know that I did send them out, as I do each week, and hopefully you received more insight on those from last week. Before we go on, remember to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, my Facebook page, both my personal page of the Rob Benashok page, as well as the Spiritual Spinster page. Leave your mark all the way around, and most importantly, share your thoughts, share your insights, comment on tonight's meditation, comment on the card, comment on your experience of last week's meditation and perhaps how it drew you to this week. Whatever you want to share, I'm so delighted to receive that information. And if you do it before the end of tonight's meditation, then we can talk about it as a community when I check in with all of you. But just to keep the momentum going, to keep the dialogue going. And you can do this whether you are watching the live video or if you're watching the video on the recorded version. Please just share, create that community. Help me to create that community with you all, because I'm so grateful for it. And I think that you all have a lot to offer one another when you do share that information. This has kind of been a troll-free zone for us. So if we share, I'm very confident in this community of sharing that we can continue to keep that integrity, to keep that that sacredness and the peaceful discussion and the peaceful presence that we all bring to this place each week. So our intentions have been set. We are going to draw a card from the Starman Tarot deck. That card is going to give us the guidance that we have been seeking, is the answer to our question. However we've stated that intention, this card is going to be the answer. So I'm going to do a little bit of shuffling. And as I do, again, just if you want, add your energy to the card. We're going to collect all of that energy, and then I'm going to draw the top card so that you all see that this is our card. But as I shuffle, just just either send me your energy by closing your eyes or scrunching them up or holding up your hands, however you want to do it. While I shuffle, it's adding your energy to these cards. You're going to make me even a better shuffler than I've been becoming. Those of you who know how to shuffle, you know who you are. So I'm going to draw that card and remember that this card, whatever card it is the answer, is the insight, is the information you have been seeking. Now, how is it that information? Well, that's what the meditation is for. That is for your deep self to inform you. So I think we're about ready to draw that card. And the card for tonight is card for tonight is Two of Pentacles. Now, best of my recollection, I believe that when we started using this deck, this was the first card that we drew. It's a great card. It's an auspicious card, and I'm looking forward to getting back to that chapter to once again sharing the insight of this beautiful card, of this complex card, of this fun card. All right, I'm going to share the screen with you so that you can see it for yourself. And there it is, Two of Pentacles. So as I read a little bit about this card, I invite you to look at it more closely on your screen and to listen to the words as I read them from the book, and to really begin to see how this card is addressing your issue, your question, your journey tonight at this time. Even if we did draw it before, that's what's special about it. It is addressing whatever we're going through right now. Two of Pentacles. So as many of these cards are, this one is about balance in a way. And so the little mantra that comes with it, the affirmation that comes with it is, I perfect the art of balancing responsibilities. I perfect the art of balancing responsibilities. At the core of the Starman Tarot, there sits the deck's trickster nature, who plays with the traditional programming of the Tarot, turning things on their heads. In this vein, and we're talking about the author and the creator of this deck, often fashion the earth out of the sky, and the sky out of the earth, and enjoy pushing the boundaries with how the characters are visualized and the environments in which they find themselves. Traditionally, the character in the Two of Pentacles is depicted juggling two gold pentacles bound by a ribbon or cord, which forms a lemniscate, the infinity symbol. The character is placed firmly on smooth, solid ground, while two sailing ships are widely tossed on a volatile sea. This forms the story of his solidity as the chaotic and shifting world transpires in the background. However, I wanted to catch my character in a time slice. I wanted to catch my character in a time slice as he surfed the sky on an infinity board. He is solid and sure in his own capabilities, particularly the foundational skill of balance. Even the volcanic eruption behind him is unable to shake his confidence. He is earthed, yet not as we might expect. He is intrinsically motivated, has immense body awareness, and has married internal energy work with physical movement. He has learned how to align his body, center his awareness, allowing him to respond rapidly to any change in his environment. He is a master of his art, and he knows how to adapt to whatever comes his way, recognizing that in a state of flow, he is not moving, rather he is being moved. His adornments are in balance. Everything is playing out perfectly for him. He rides upon infinity, the symbol of things constantly in perfect repetition, representing the harmony of reinvesting your material gains into your gifts and passions. Investing your past experiences to ensure your continued wisdom and growth as a human being. The cycle is never ending. Everything in the universe is reinvested. Beneath the appearance of chaos sits perfect harmony and balance. At the root of your own life sits the same harmony. Everything recycled and renewed in each moment. When faced with change, the turbulence of events that present themselves at times in life, you can ride them by maintaining practices, interests, and relationships which nourish and support your core strengths and priorities. In the moment, you can center yourself with the power of the breath rather than react, allowing your natural state of balance and composure to be restored. Riding the waves of life, you learn to let go of the drama and return to equilibrium, glide steadily on. Wow, so this is a critical and important card. It talks about getting to that center, getting that state of balance within ourselves, responding rather than reacting. Now, in the last 24 hours, I was in a state of complete reaction. I had lost my balance. I lost my way. I lost everything that kept me centered. And it was a brutal experience to have lost that control in that way, brutal. And so I accept this card today heartily as that reminder that it need not be this way, that with just one breath, with just that pause before reaction, I can regain my strength, my balance, my sense of infinity, my sense of hope. So I hope that you also can see this as your prompt, as your call to renew that balance, to restore yourself, to remember that it is always available within you as it is in me, even when we forget. So we want to strike a balance. We want to reinvent ourselves to suit our desires. We want to ride the wave of challenge in our life. So tonight, as we go into our meditation, our mantra, and this is something that I'm just going to say over and over. You don't have to remember it. You just have to allow my words to imprint on you as your own. And as we go deeper, your own voice will take over in response. So my words become yours, and then you respond to you as we go deep. Those words are, I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires. I'm riding the wave of challenge in my life. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires. I'm riding the wave of challenge in my life. Beautiful. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires and riding the wave of challenge in my life. Yes, I love it. I love it. So that is our affirmation. And as I prepare and get my drum ready, why don't you settle yourself? We're going to go into our meditation by first focusing on our breath. So let's do that. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's hold that breath for a moment. Let's release that breath slowly. And let's hold that breath as it is released, after it's released. So we're going to draw in, hold, exhale, hold. Okay? And you can keep your eyes open on the first two breaths, and on that last breath, just kind of allow your eyes to flutter gently closed. You want to remain alert and awake. So hopefully you put yourself in a position where you can do that and still relax and go deeply into meditation. So let's take that deep breath in and hold. and release that breath slowly and hold it out. Inhale again and hold, and exhale slowly and hold. One more breath in and hold, and exhale and hold, allowing your eyes to flutter closed. Now with each breath that we draw in and hold and release and hold, let us become more and more relaxed, more and more relaxed. And as our body relaxes, let us imagine starting from our toes that it's just dissolving ever so gently into invisibility. So it still remains our physical body, but it just becomes invisible, releasing our presence into our spiritual or meditative state. Each breath, starting with our toes, feeling our toes dissolve, moving up through our feet and our calves, and our thighs, and our hips, and our waist, all dissolving into invisibility, but remaining anchored by our breath. Moving up through our torso and our chest, just dissolving into invisibility, and our shoulders and our arms and our hands and our fingers all dissolve into invisibility. And up our neck and our chin and our cheeks and our ears and our eyes and our forehead, all dissolving as we breathe. Each breath, now that our body is resolved, is drawing us into awareness of our presence, our essence. And that is the beautiful spark of light that remains as our physical selves have dissolved in reality. See that spark. Feel that life force. that is remaining in this space. And now in this space, we're just going to take my words as your own. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires. I am riding the wave of challenge in my life. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires. I am riding the wave of challenge in my life. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my own desires. I am riding the wave of challenge in my life. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires. I am riding the wave of challenge in my life. I am in balance. I am riding the wave of challenge in my life. I am in balance. I am reinventing myself to suit my desires. I am riding the wave of challenge in my life. Here in this beautiful safe space where we feel our perfect balance, where we feel the power and opportunity to reinvent ourselves, and where we can just begin as a presence and as an essence to feel the flow, riding that wave of challenge in our lives. And so for the next few moments, I want you to think about the words that were on your slip of paper, your question, your journey, your request for more information. Think of what you have stated as your intention or your question. And if you need to look at the card during these next few moments, I invite you to think of those words and then allow your own deep voice, which is the voice of the divine, that is within you and without you in the world. And allow that voice to share your message, uniquely your message, through the idea and theme of this card of being in balance, of having the power of reinvention. And helping us ride the wave of those challenges in our lives. What is your deep voice telling you right now? Listen carefully for it. Allow it to speak to you through your hearing or your inner vision. Maybe it's your touch or your taste or even your smell. How are you receiving the information from your deep voice now? What has your voice shared with you this evening? The beautiful truth. How has your voice, that deepest voice, the voice of truth, the voice of the divine, how has that voice so lovingly, kindly, and compassionately shared insight, information, experience with you? In your mind's eye, just offer your gratitude to that energy force, to that voice, to that source. Not only for the information this evening, but for always having our backs, for having your back. Know that, feel it, experience that confidence and safety and strength that comes from the awareness of our deepest self, always having our backs and our deepest and highest good in mind. And as always, let us just share a moment together. Meditation that we've done, so very personal, so very individual for us. But the beautiful thing is that we've taken this individual journey as a community of souls. So can we just open our presence? Can we reveal our essence to those who share this etheric space with us tonight? Can we just greet those that are with us whenever they've joined, be it live in the meditation or through the recording? We are all a part of this beautiful community of souls this evening. Say hello, greet in whatever way is comfortable with you. Share your smile, that smile, your inner essence. Share your color, share your touch, however you reach out best to your fellow souls. Now let us begin to gather our essences and presences and collecting them into our individual little beams or puffs or colors or rays, however we've chosen to experience ourselves as an essence. We are relaxed, we are comfortable, we are completely free of pain and despair that we left behind, so that we can confidently return to our physical selves, to our material bodies. And we do that by just catching ourselves in that breath, realizing that breath has kept us, maintained us, sustained us all of our lives and throughout this meditation this evening. We are breathing Inhaling and exhaling. And let's just dissolve back into our bodies a little more quickly than we left. So just feel that invisibility dissolve right back into our visible bodies. From our head all the way down, through our face and our neck, and our shoulders, and our arms and our chest. And our torso, and our waist and our hips, and our thighs, and our backside, and our calves, and our feet and our toes. Everything is dissolving right back to its visibility until we can feel our bodies. We can wiggle our fingers, we can wiggle our toes. Let us take our breaths to return quickly. Your quick breath. So let's inhale and exhale quickly. And inhale again and exhale quickly. One more deep breath and exhale quickly. And we're back. So did you feel that balance? Can you feel yourself centering? Can you feel yourself just becoming strong and steady in that balance? Giving you the power to reinvent yourself for your desires, to ride that wave of challenge. I'm excited to see how it plays out for me. I so needed that this evening after feeling so out of sorts for the day. I can tell you this card really did help me gather myself and remind myself that I can be in balance and be in control. And I hope it has done the same for you. So, not going to forget today. Let us take that weekly ritual that we do. I'm going to just give you a little mwah, mwah, blow them a kiss. Send them out. I'm going to send mine out first. This is everyone's intentions. This is yours, mine, and ours. All going to use to return to us quickly and beautifully. Beautiful. So, how are you going to create more joy this week? How are you going to reinvent yourself? I'm excited to hear. What a perfect comment to leave. What a perfect chat or dialogue to have. So, with that, I'm going to say and acknowledge my friends and peers and colleagues on our Zoom tonight. Kristen, thank you. Sandra, thank you. Sue, I love you all. All dedicated Zoomers, I appreciate it so very much. Let us see who else is out there tonight. There's Smiley's joining us from the Philippines. How exciting. That's great. Thank you so much for that, joining us. Hope you're still on. If you're not, Smiley, I know you're on and off. So I appreciate it. I appreciate however you join us. I really, really do. Let's see who's on the other stations, on the YouTubes and such. Yeah, so YouTube, if you're there, say hello again. If I've missed you, I don't know how it is. I always sign off after, or I reload, and then all these people have been joining us the whole time. There, say hello again. If I've missed you, I don't know how it is. It's very strange. But know that I'm grateful and I can respond to your comments even if I'm not on live. So please just say hello if you can. And I can say hello back to you. We're on the Facebook now. So, and there's Al. Hello, Alex. Give a little like there. Thank you for joining. So I think that's gives us a go for the night. Again, if you're joining on the recording, drop a comment in, say hello, share what you experienced this evening, last week, or how you are unfolding as your meditation practice continues throughout this year. So next week, please join us for a summer solstice celebration. It is the turning point. It is the longest period of daylight in the year. We want to honor that. We want to share the light. We want to celebrate summer. So it takes place on our Wednesday evening, and we're going to celebrate it accordingly. So we'll see you next week. Love you all. Have a beautiful night, and be well always. Happy Pride Month.